All right. Didn't mean it Nat. I didn't mean to, you know, an all right in that determined voice. But, yeah. My dry fit, we'll call this the dry fit, right? Worked out perfect. I figure, I got the fat. Oh no! I think I just busted my light. Hold on, you will witness that. Hold on. Okay, well, you won't believe this. It popped the battery off. But anyway, knock on wood. What we got? We got some wood? Yeah. Knock on a little wood right here. All right, anyway. Shoot. Let's regroup. I want to show you. Hopefully without doing this again, because we might not be so lucky next time. Let me pull you out. No, I'll leave you like this. All right, so I did my dry fit, and I pushed it all the way up until it hit the pipe for the rain forest shower, and you can see this right here. That's the rainforest shower pipe, the end of it. So I just put a pencil marker on there. Then I did some other little hieroglyphs because I want to mark where the studs are. Now this is the back side. I'll have to transfer those little marks to the front side. But the reason, well, I want to know where my landmarks are so I can install this nice. But also, I need to make a determination on the two cans, where I want to put those. So hold on, let me get this back down on my bench and we'll come back. Okay, I got it back on the bench. And what I'm going to do is, since the studs are running this way and it's pretty close to, I didn't mark this edge. So I only marked this edge here. Alright, so let's just try to do this on the fly here. Let's just take this like so. And what I'm doing is, I'm sorry, I know this is not going to be a good way to do it, but I'm marking it here. The reason I'm doing on this edge is then I can flip it over and transpose those to the other side. So let me do that real quick and I'll bring you back. Okay, so I flipped it over. I did a little punch for the shower head plumbing, right? Here's my marks that I'm just going to transpose up here. This is where the studs are. Alright, you get the idea, right? I'm just kind of showing you. Alright, let me, now I got more work to do because I gotta run lines and yada yada, get it all situated. And yeah, it's kind of getting a little bit exciting, you know, because once I have this in place, another thing is too is the cans. Hold on, let's talk about the cans. All right, here's the cans, right? We got two of them. And one of the things I learned about putting cans in is it comes with this little sample piece. But what I've learned, not sample, but you know, for the whole, like a template, yeah, a better word. What I've learned is you want to make it a little bit bigger than this template. Because when I did the tub, right, I got two cans up there, same cans, same lights, well, not the same lights, because these are going to be wet rated, those are special lights. And let me show you those too, hold on. Okay, so this is the light that I'm using. It doesn't have a bulb. I'm gonna have to get my own bulb for it. But this is wet rated. Yeah, see where it says right there? Wet location listed. That's what you want. So that's what I'm using. Anyway, these are dusty. Or is that just? Oh, okay, that's just the way it is. They're probably a little dusty too. So here's what they look like. All right. These are copper lighting solution or Cooper lighting solutions. I think I got these on the Amazons. So they fasten the same way as normal lighting do. You know, you put these in through here, right? That's pretty basic stuff. But anyway, getting back to this, and where I want to put these lights. Now remember, that's front right there. So I actually have to turn this around. Hold on. Okay. Another thing I'm going to do is, where's my hole for the shower? Or for the rain shower. There it is right there. what I'm going to do, in fact, let me do that right now. Hold on. All right, we're kind of doing a little bit of arts and crafts today, kind of feels like. I'm having fun. All right, so yeah, here's what I wanted to bring in is the rain shower, the shower head. You've seen that, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rest this right on approximately where it wants to sit, something like that right there. Now, the reason I have this in is because I can figure where I want to put my cans, right? Now I have to remember where my studs are, and I got one here, so I got this nice space here for, I was thinking like a can here and another can here, right? But I want to make them symmetrical. You like that word, you know I like that word. So I'm gonna have to play around with this because as it stands right now, this is not symmetrical, because look how much space I have here compared to down here. See that? So to make this symmetrical, I would have to move this over, but look, we got a stud right there. That's not gonna work. So then I'm thinking, well, okay, if that won't work, what else are we gonna do? I don't know. Here, and see, I got this stud right here. See, that's the stud. That's the stud on the. It's not a double stud, but you can see that right there, right? And here's the left side. That's the right side. So we come back down, and remember, here's the right side. That's the left side, because this is turned around now. So anyway, I got some playing around to do. I might not be able to make this as symmetrical as I want, because this is the front, right? So remember, I wanted to put the cans on the front so you wouldn't see them. You would just see the light. And I don't know. I'm gonna have to. That's why we do visuals like this, right? That's why we do visuals. So anyway, this is really long, but this fit like a glove, a little bit, a little bit thin, because I took off an eighth on all the edges by design, because I've learned that if you try to do net, you're gonna have to take it back down, take a little bit off, and it's best just to take it off once and be done with it. Hopefully you don't have to take it back down and do some more trim. So anyway, we're making definite progress with this. And yes, I have my mask on. Okay. Hello. So I got dinner cooking. I know. It's Sunday. So I think we set the clocks. Spring ahead, fall back. I think we fell back last night, I believe. Anyway, it seems like we did. So I got to figure out what I want to do with these cans. I want 2 cans, and my original thought was, well, I don't know, put them somewhere to where you would see, like, wait a minute, let's try this here. That's too close. No, I don't know. We're gonna have to work on it and definitely think about it. So I'll leave you with this, because that's where we are right now. We're definitely making progress. The ceiling piece of the Go board is cut. Now we just have to figure out where we want to put the cans, because I'm gonna make these holes down here and make sure the cans fit. That's another thing. When you cut your hole, when you make your cutout, if you can, test fit your can to make sure the hole is big enough, because when I did it over the tub, I had to actually scribe a little bit more of the Go board, because I was trying to be like, I wanted a perfect fit, but in my, in trying to get a perfect fit, I made more work for myself. So anyway, I'm learning, lessons learned. Okay, enough said. I'll leave you with this. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. It's going to be more to come.